Imagine a doll that haunts your dreams. Behind glass in a small Key West museum sits Robert the doll, one of the world's most notorious haunted objects. Robert inspired the horror movie Child's Play featuring a homicidal toy called Chucky. Robert has a chilling history that both delights and terrifies, with rumours that Robert may be responsible for at least one death. Robert's story is one you won't want to miss. Today, we delve into the eerie legend of Robert the doll. This simple fabric doll, stuffed with wood wool, is said to be haunted by a spirit or entity. Apparently just looking into his eyes can cause him to curse you. So take a look. Let me know if any of you feel cursed after this video. His former owner, Robert Eugene Otto, known as Gene, is also sometimes seen around Robert. Robert the doll was crafted by the Steiff Company in Germany. In the early 1900s, Gene Otto, a young boy from Key West, Florida, received it as a gift, possibly from his aunt. Little did anyone know this doll would become a vessel for a dark and malevolent spirit, haunting the Otto family for generations. Gene Otto, known for his peculiar nature, was deeply fascinated by Robert the doll, adding to the mystery. It is said that Otto would often converse with the doll, and strange noises were frequently heard from his room at night. Some even claimed to have seen Robert's face change expressions, but we'll delve into that later. As Gene Otto grew older, his obsession with Robert the doll only intensified. He would dress the doll in miniature suits and take it on outings around town. The doll became an integral part of Otto's life, and people began to notice a change in his behavior. Gene and Robert were inseparable growing up. Legend has it that voodoo played a role in Robert's early years. Those close to the Otto family suggest that a significant amount of emotional energy was invested in the doll during Eugene's life. Young Gene would often shift blame for his misbehavior, pointing to the doll and saying, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." Although Robert appeared to be an ordinary cloth doll, he soon became involved in strange and alarming events. The reasons behind this child's toy tormenting humans remain unknown, but bizarre and inexplicable incidents occurred around Gene and the Otto family. Gene's parents frequently heard their son conversing with the doll and receiving responses in a completely different voice. They also reported seeing the doll's expressions change when they spoke in its presence. One of the most significant events in Robert the doll's history was the mysterious death of Gene Otto's aunt, who had given him the doll. Many believed that Robert was responsible for her death, though no concrete evidence supported these claims. Perhaps she realized something was horribly wrong with the doll she had given Gene and tried to take it away. Robert the doll might have reacted and removed her from the picture for good. Over the years, the Otto family continued to experience strange occurrences. Doors would slam shut, objects would move on their own, and eerie whispers could be heard in the night. Robert stayed with Gene throughout his life. After Gene's parents passed away, he moved his wife, Anne, into the home. Anne felt uneasy with Robert in the house and insisted that Gene lock the doll up in the attic where he could do no harm. Gene agreed, but some believe Robert was not pleased with the new arrangement. Soon, visitors to the artist house reported hearing footsteps in the attic and childish giggling. Neighborhood children described seeing Robert watching them from the attic window, claiming the doll would even mock them as they walked by the house. When Gene Otto passed away in 1974, Robert the doll was left behind, but his dark legacy continued. After Gene's death, tenants renting rooms at the artist house reported hearing footsteps in the attic where Robert was kept. Eventually, the doll was donated to the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida, where it remains to this day. Museum staff noticed a shift in energy at the fort after Robert's arrival. Though Robert was not initially on display, he soon started receiving visitors as word spread about his new residence. Once people came to see Robert, cameras and electronic devices began to malfunction in his presence. As Robert the doll's notoriety grew, the museum established a set of rules for visitors to follow. Visitors are instructed to ask Robert for permission before taking any photos or videos. It's believed that failing to do so can result in misfortune, accidents, or even illness. Those who ignored these guidelines have reported experiencing bad luck, losing their jobs, or facing severe personal setbacks. Warning signs around Robert's display case caution visitors about the doll's unpredictable nature. The museum frequently receives letters and emails from remorseful individuals who disrespected Robert, begging for forgiveness and recounting their unfortunate experiences. The museum takes these warnings seriously and encourages visitors to follow the rules to avoid any negative consequences. Whether it's psychological suggestion or a genuine paranormal phenomenon, the stories surrounding Robert the Doll serve as a chilling reminder of the unseen forces at play. In a world where the line between reality and the supernatural often blurs, the legend of Robert the Doll continues to captivate and terrify those who dare to engage with him. Visitors to the museum have reported experiencing strange phenomena, ranging from unexplained noises to sightings of Jean Otto's ghost. Some have even claimed to have been touched or pushed by an invisible force while near the doll. One of the most chilling incidents occurred when a visitor took a picture of Robert the Doll, only to develop the film and find a strange, ghostly figure standing behind it. This incident sent shockwaves through the paranormal community, drawing widespread attention to the doll's dark reputation. Despite the warnings, people continue to flock to the museum, hoping to catch a glimpse of Robert the Doll. Some even leave behind offerings in an attempt to appease the malevolent spirit believed to dwell within. Today, Robert the Doll remains on display at the Fort East Martello Museum, serving as a constant reminder of the horrors that lurk in the shadows. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's something undeniably unsettling about this doll. As we conclude our journey into the sinister legend of Robert the Doll, we can't help but wonder what makes this toy so terrifying. Is it the dark history surrounding its creation, or the malevolent spirit that dwells within? Whatever the reason, one thing is certain. Robert the Doll has left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring countless horror stories and films. From horror movies to haunted museum exhibits, Robert the Doll's influence is undeniable. Here's a quick joke for you. Yesterday I called my partner at work and asked, "Do you ever get a shooting pain across your body, like someone's got a voodoo doll of you and they're stabbing it?" They sounded worried and said, "No." I replied, "How about now?" What do you think about the legend of Robert the Doll? Have you ever come across haunted objects or supernatural entities? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. For more spooky stories, check out my playlist on hauntings and supernatural legends. Thanks for watching. Stay cautious, stay curious, and stay tuned. And remember, you should be scared.